Ski touring is all about the adventure. Doesn't need to be going out and going into the extreme terrain. Doesn't need to be doing what you see in movies. It can be as simple as having a little bit of extra time on your lunch break, clipping into your skis and taking a walk up the hill in your backyard. To be able to go out and give someone that experience for the first time and watch them fall in love with it was really something special, and I always absolutely loved that. My name is McCarthy. I am the founder and executive director of Inclusive Ski Touring. Once I graduated high school, there was sort of a portion of life that I thought I was missing out on. I'd never really spent much time in a big city, so I ended up going to school down in Boston, and that led to not much skiing at all. I wasn't in the greatest place mentally, and it definitely took a little bit to figure out what I wanted to spend my life working on. So after 2 years, I decided to move back to Maine, and from there started focusing on skiing and the outdoors and trying to really find myself again. When Bane and I left the city and moved north, I didn't really have anyone to share ski touring with or share that adventure with. So for me, it really started getting out and sharing it with my dog. I've had Bane since he was a pup. He's my pal. We do everything. The educational side to backcountry skiing or splitboarding can seem so intimidating. From what you might read online or what you hear from others, it could seem like you need to take an avalanche education course or have wilderness first aid training before you can go out. However, if you've never been backcountry skiing or snowboarding before, there are steps to take before that. There needs to be a starting point for people to get out, learn the gear, and get the core knowledge needed to do so safely. Inclusive Ski Touring started off with me sharing group tours on my own social media. After a couple weeks of that, the demand of it was clear and people were excited about it, so I decided to get a website and create an email list. Thank you all so much for joining us for our final tour. I am super excited how the season's gone overall and really thrilled to have you all join us here. In that first year, we got out over 270 participants. So in the summer of 2021, we became a nonprofit organization.
My name's Emily. I started ski touring last year when the group was more informal with IST, and then it's been just cool to see the group grow and everything. It's definitely cool to meet people with the same type of hobbies and interests, and that's what this group provided.
Watching Inclusive Ski Touring grow just from an Instagram page, and now it's a full-on nonprofit, it's so gratifying to see that. When Zach called me and asked if I was interested in being with Inclusive Ski Touring, I immediately jumped on it. I was so excited about it. My name is Bryce Barnes, and I'm the secretary of the Inclusive Ski Touring. I smile every time I say it. I love that. We're starting to bring people out into the backcountry, going out with Acadia Mountain Guides, and Rob Benton, him and I have gotten into the backcountry a lot. We've wanted to do an intro to backcountry skiing all season.
So the reason I'm asking is because in the backcountry there's some things that we want to have. Those things being layers and lots of food that can fuel us.
We had some first-year skiers, and we also had some people that had been skiing most of their lives.
Ski touring for me is just like a place where I can go like find some peace and some quiet in nature. But it's really fun to be with a group, and I hadn't anticipated liking it as much as I did.
So one of the first things that I was interested in doing was partnering with Outdoor Afro and seeing if we can get a lot more people of color out. And we managed to do that with the help of Mountain Shadow Adventures, another guide company. There was 13 of us uphill skiing. I've never seen so many people that looked like me out skiing. I don't think there was 1 second of the day that I wasn't smiling ear to ear.
So we'll start on this left side of this kind of steep hill, and then we're actually going to cross over when it gets flat to the right side because it's a little bit less icy.
My name is Tori Brooks. I help run some of the women's programs through IST. We do 10 of them a season on Saturday mornings early. Historically, this has been something that's been reserved for a pretty small subgroup. The goal is trying to expand that so that it's not the same person that's out there. There are people from different backgrounds.
For women specifically, I think a lot of it is the fact that you're afraid that you might not be able to keep up with people. You might just be intimidated that you don't know how to use the gear, you don't want to slow people down, but if you go at your own pace and you're getting out there, that's all that matters. My name's Meg Pierce. I lead some of the women's tours with inclusive ski touring. So as long as you have ski gear to keep you warm and comfortable going up and downhill, then we've got all the rental gear you need in terms of skis and boots. Blizzard and Technica have outfitted the program with awesome equipment to get people out there.
Providing people the opportunity to try the sport is really what we're looking to do. Our mission statement is developing an inclusive uphill community through organized group programs. What that really means is we're looking to provide a safe and welcoming space for absolutely anyone who has any ability, of any background, to have an avenue to go ski touring or split boarding in a safe, welcoming environment. Backcountry skiing is so much more about the adventure and sharing that with the people you're out with. It's going someplace in nature where others aren't and really working for those handful of turns that you're going to have.
This is a passion project of mine that keeps growing and expanding to do more. So it's really special for me to see so many people get out and want to be here, want to make this something special. And I can sit here and stand here by myself in the mornings, but it's everyone who wants to be here, everyone who has that attitude and believes what we're trying to do, it makes it something special. So.
Oh, jeez.